Nationwide, three-digit suicide hotline will be up and running in most areas starting this Saturday. Anyone in need of help will be able to dial 988 to get the help they need. Let's talk about why this is important. My guest tonight, no stranger to us here at Fox 5, Dr. Daniel Bober is live with us here. You know, anytime we've talked about stories involving suicide, which is a very delicate topic here, we often give them a lengthy hotline number. This is a big change here.
I think it's huge. You know, in 2000, there were about 30,000 suicides. In 2020, there was about 46,000. So these numbers have jumped. Depression, anxiety has skyrocketed. People are dealing with the after effects of really an ongoing pandemic and fears about the economy. So this is something that is very welcome, and I think it's going to help a lot of people.
Do you get the sense that not a lot of people realize that there are these this is a free resource? And we've talked about the needs for mental health access beyond a hotline, but this is a good first step here. And I still think a lot of people in these sort of situations aren't aware it's available.
Well, you know, there were 3.6 million service calls to the current hotline. And with this new 988 number, it's expected to jump to 7.6 million. Ideally, we would take these 911 calls away from law enforcement and let them focus on law enforcement matters and not be basically armed social workers, and allow mental health professionals to treat the mentally ill.
So we're in this situation right now. You mentioned we have a pandemic, and one of the first times I spoke with you here on Fox 5 was on the Final Five in the wake of one of the many shootings, the many mass shootings we've seen across the country. And I know for a lot of young kids especially, this has put their mental health in an especially precarious state because a lot of people find themselves living in fear these days. So what are some tips that you can give people out there, whether they're parents of young children, maybe parents or adults themselves who feel that way, ways that they can address their own mental health?
Well, it's important to make sure that you're getting plenty of sleep, to make sure that you're eating right, that you're hydrating, that you're reaching out to the people that are important to you, that you're mobilizing your resources. Exercise is one of the best natural antidepressants that there are. Try to get off the grid every once in a while. And you probably don't want to hear this, but don't watch the news all the time. Try to check in every now and then, because sometimes the news itself can actually be depressing.
You know, sad to say, you're absolutely right. And that's why it is nice every now and then to take a break, especially we do that too here, where we're not talking about some of these very serious topics. But again, this is something that I think if you move from that 10-digit number to 3 numbers, if it saves one life, this is a move worth making.
Absolutely.
Dr. Daniel Bober, we always appreciate your insight on this. Good to see you again, and stay well. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Jim. Take care.
Rent prices continue